Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Yu-Gi-Oh! Data, the social scientist. In this channel, we discuss social issues that affect us socially, social issues such as marriage, relationship, health, amongst other social issues that generally affect us in our day-to-day lives. Now, if you are new to this channel, I'm urging you kindly subscribe. And if you have not subscribed and you are not new also, you have watched some of my previous videos kindly and you have not subscribed kindly, I'm urging you subscribe so that anytime that I upload a new video, you may be notified so that you will learn the new content that we have for that particular day. Now, today I want to ask a very simple question. I know that we normally eat bananas, we eat maize, roasted maize or boiled, whichever one that you are using. We use soap while bathing, and at the end of the day, there is usually the small pieces that remain. The small pieces that usually remain is what I'm trying to ask ourselves this day. Yes, after eating the banana, have you ever thought of the possible effect of that banana peelings that you removed and threw anyhow? Or have you ever thought of the effect of that maize cob that you ate maybe in the vehicle and threw outside the window as the vehicle is moving? Or rather, have you ever thought of the possible effect of the remains of the soap that maybe you used and you are using the public or you are sharing the bathroom with your neighbors, that is for houses that share bathrooms, and then there's that small piece that has remained for the soap, and then you just leave it there on the floor of the bathroom. Have you ever thought of the possible effect of that soap? That is the question I want us to think about this day. Have you ever thought of its possible effects too? Because after eating, we know that the banana is usually very slippery. And after eating the banana, most of us take the remains and throw it anyhow. For example, you are in the vehicle, you have eaten your banana, and you throw it over the window. And then it drops somewhere along the way. And then have you ever even thought that somebody else may come and accidentally step on it and that person may get injured just because of your negligence? Or maybe you ate the maize that I've talked about through the maize cob over the window. Have you ever thought that maybe somebody may come with a motorbike or somebody may just come while walking and steps on it, and that person may accidentally fall and get injured? Or maybe, like I started saying earlier, or maybe you have used the soap, the remains that are the little pieces that remain, you leave them on the floor of the bathroom. Have you ever thought that maybe the next person who may come to use that bathroom is likely to step on that small piece of soap that you left, and that piece of soap may make the person to be injured, or the person can get injured because of that? Today, I just want to remind us. Not only that, we have maybe you've seen these thumbtacks, these pins called the thumbtacks that some of us after it's usually used to pin things on the wall. Once you have used it, have you ever thought of its effect? Now that you have used the thumbtack and dropped it somewhere, have you ever thought that in one way or another, somebody may step on it and that may be the cause of a disability to someone? Friends, I just remind us this day that in each and everything that we do, always let us think of the possible effects. I know that there are several, most county governments have come up with ways of throwing litters. Maybe if it is maize, maybe a banana or something, or any other thing that is considered a waste on your end, that there is a specific place that is conducive that if you throw it there, it may serve a better purpose than throwing it anyhow, because somebody may step on it, and after stepping on it, something else may happen. So I'm urging all of us that before we throw the litter anyhow to our environment, please, in as much as you may look at it like it is not useful to you, remember that in as much as it is not useful to you, it may injure someone. Someone may get injured as a result of your negligence. There's a story that I want to tell you, but think about it. In as much as it's more of a story, but think about the effect of it. There is this young man who has looked for a job. He has looked for a job and looked for a job and looked for a job, and to no avail. And then one of the days he sent his CV to a company, and he sent the CV in the morning, and by evening he was called that the following day he's supposed to go for an interview. Now the company needed somebody urgently, and because his CV arrived early, he was considered, so he was called for an interview. Now when he was called for the interview, as happy as he was, the man woke up very early in the morning, prepared and did everything that he could do, because the interview was at 10. So he was to go for the interview at 10. Then he went there, which is okay. After going to the interview, he waited for the interview 10, 11, 12, noon, 1. By 2, an information came that the interview could not proceed because the manager happened to have gone to the hospital. Now, what brought the issue here was that the manager and the small son usually do workouts in the morning. So they do the morning runs. In the morning, they do the runs. Those who do the exercise know. So as they were doing the morning runs, the son accidentally stepped on a banana peeling, and he broke his knee. So the manager and the son were doing a workout. The man, or now the son of the manager, stepped on the banana peeling that somebody used the previous day or whatever. Then he broke his knee, which means the manager had to rush him to the hospital and do all the processes that he could not continue with the interview. Now, as the man, the interview now was going back home, he walked by and passed somewhere where he personally dropped the banana peelings. After eating the banana, he just threw it on the road. And as he was walking, he saw the banana that he threw yesterday, that somebody must have stepped on it. And of course, there was evidence of blood. Now, on asking in details, he realized that he missed the job because he used the banana peeling that he had, and he threw it anyhow. The son of the manager, who was supposed to carry out the interview, stepped on the banana peeling that he himself threw anyhow, and the son now got injured, so he could not continue with the interview for that reason. The question for today is, have you ever thought of its effect? Anything that you do, whichever aspect of the things that you do, have you ever thought of the effect? That is my question for today. Until next time, bye bye.